Hey, folks in the back. Shh.
Right. Good evening. How are you doing, guys? Here in San Francisco, everybody happy? Hey! I had a pitch trading a couple of days ago, so I need to do those kind of things. So some of you might have heard the news a couple of days ago. There was a large acquisition done by Salesforce.com. They paid $2.5 billion for acquiring a company called ExactTarget. I think that shows what kind of dynamic there is currently taking place in the enterprise marketing software space. And that's the boring subject I have for you, enterprise marketing software. Because I think it's an exciting industry. There's a lot of money going around there. On average, US companies are spending 10.4% of their sales revenues on marketing. And that's way more than on IT, for instance. And all those budgets are being managed in a pretty strange way. There's on one hand the digital marketing part, and there you have a lot of software that can be used to manage those budgets, like the one just bought by Salesforce. But on the other hand, there is the traditional marketing part. And what this company is doing, MetaMarketing, is actually creating the bridge between traditional marketing and digital marketing. I'll show you how. So we have this figure here on the screen behind me. Let's call him Philip. Name is just randomly chosen. And Philip is the brand manager at Canon. So in that capacity, Philip is managing 200 campaigns every month. 200 campaigns means that he launches print campaigns, digital campaigns on social media, email marketing campaigns, but also TV advertising campaigns. And we've counted the number of files that Philip was using. Actually, Philip was managing those 200 campaigns largely using Excel and email and PowerPoint. And for each campaign, he was using 9 different files. So 9 different files for each campaign he had to update, send around, synchronize, and so on. So that meant that at the end of the day, as a brand manager, he was spending 80% of his time on updating and so on, purely at a data level. And so no time was left for him to be creative and strategic. So then we put in place this MetaMarketing software, and that brings actually all the data about every campaign into one central place. There's 3 things he can do now. So work with the campaigns that he's busy with, and as you can see, those campaigns include social media campaigns as well as advertising campaigns. And then a second benefit that reduces the time he needs to get his job done is that he now can enjoy an automated workflow to get all those campaigns approved and reviewed and evaluated. And then thirdly, thanks to the algorithms that this program has, the historical campaigns and their results are being screened and projected on the future campaigns. So that means that Philip now also can understand the impact of the campaigns that he's running on a number of KPIs like website visits, but also sales. And you can see that there is a comparison of the planned and the actual impact those campaigns have. I'll click on one campaign to give you a clue about how this looks like. So this is a campaign that's actually closed. The campaign was taken through 4 stages. First stage is to describe your campaign. Second stage, only have 40 seconds left, is to pre-evaluate the campaign. So this requires, or this workflow allows marketeers to actually go through this process of pre-evaluating the campaigns, making their objectives explicit, and then also implement and post-evaluate the campaigns. As you can see here below on the screen, there's an actual ROI realized for this campaign of 73%. So there are 3 things I want you to remember about this presentation. Number 1, that's enterprise marketing software is a gigantic opportunity. hence the sale to Salesforce.com. Number two, most players are focusing on digital marketing. We're the only ones who are making the bridge between traditional and digital marketing. And then finally, we're looking for investment towards the end of the year. So those are the three things I want you to remember.
Great. Thank you. Thank you, too. Okay, we're going to do Q&A, but I just have to make a quick announcement. I know it's so tempting to socialize. I get it. I get it. You guys are doing deals and you're meeting people. But we really need to be conscious of these guys on stage that are giving their utmost to be, lay their hearts out on the line of what they've been doing. And we need to respect that. And I'm seeing some presenters that have been up on stage in the back talking, and I don't think you would have liked it if they were talking while you were up here. So that said, guys, we have plenty of room. We have a whole side room in here for conversations, or we have a side over here, deep in the side, or take it outside. Let's just try to keep it quiet. There's a reason there's no bartender in the back, okay?
Thank you, guys. And I know it's everybody collectively. It's not one individual or group, but it starts by one group just respecting the rules, and then we can all get this done in the next 30, 40 minutes. So tap your friends on the shoulder and be respectful. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so questions for Toon, if you heard his presentation.
Yes, we did. I got a question. Maybe it was covered, wasn't. How do you make money? Do you make money? I guess, should I ask, do you make money? And then how do you make money?
We're really old-fashioned. We charge money for the software.
That's pretty impressive.
Yes. Anybody else? Question for Toon. Let me ask, how big is your organization?
Including me or excluding me?
Well, you count a little bit.
4.
How does this product compare with like enterprise marketing tools like Eloqua?
Very soft-spoken.
So Eloqua largely focus on digital marketing. So if you have Eloqua, then you still can't have the overview of your traditional campaigns. So that's precisely where I was referring to when I said that this builds the bridge between the two. And so for those companies who do have Eloqua or Unica or Aprimo or any of those softwares in place, what we plan to do is to build connectors to all those companies.
Talking back here, right? Come on. Matt, right in front.
I got one up front.
And you handed your own microphone. I really appreciate it. How do you battle inertia, resistance to change, and all the corporate battles to just get that software in the hand of the decision makers?
That's actually the best possible question that you could have asked, because that's one of the key issues that we see and that other companies in trying to professionalize activities in companies have faced with. So I think the way to do this is to actually stand on podia like these ones to perform a little bit of missionary work. But you know, marketing is in a way one of the last areas in a company to still try to think they can help themselves using those archaic tools. There's also this leverage. I believe some of you were from the agency side, if I remember well, all of you. So I think agencies can play a really great role in that area with tools like the one that we saw previously from Additionally, and probably the approach agencies can take on the back of this platform. We definitely know that the advertisers will eventually professionalize themselves, because in a way, the advertisers currently, they hold the power because they hold the budgets, but still they are confronted with using dozens and dozens of different tools, and that really slows down the whole process. That's really a big inefficiency for the industry.
2 more minutes. If there are no more questions, we'll move on. Going once. Going twice. How about it for Toon?
Thanks. Thank you.
Thank you.